All right, looks like
Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase on the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sleep by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at two.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing, 12 years after his...
Punk the technician applying the Anaconda Vice grip. No way out from here.
Submission locked in tight. He's got to find a way. Just broke the hold there.
Barbaric clubbing blow.
And into the corner he goes.
Roman had coming. Jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
Reigns was waiting for that.
And he re-enters into the ring. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. Just use... Their foot is a weapon.
So ruthless.
Sheesh, a painful looking chop.
Mongolian chop. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Counter by Rollins. He might have him here.
Is this it?
Oh, just like that. He stops the referee's count.
He was not willing to chance things at all. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. Mongolian chop.
DDT.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Attacking with full force.
Snapmare could set something else up.
And just tossing Seth out of the ring like that. Oh, Mongolian chop.
The natural dominance of Reigns getting a bit challenged there.
Seth is being overwhelmed. Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks.
Now, a manager should not be diving under the ring for anything. What's his scheme here? Just trashing the windpipe here.
And Punk gets battered as his opponent goes to work.
Roman not backing down at all.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Saw what was coming there.
Look at that gash on the face of Reigns.
And Rollins looked a step behind. And goes back into the ring here.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Back and forth, back and forth. Looking for the advantage here.
Clothesline. Reigns comes up short on that attack. Ooh! That'll turn your lights out.
Punk has pulled it.
What? I'm seeing Punk. Kick out right away by Punk. Still going.
He didn't even let the count hit one.
Booty bounce. Pin. Roman could put it away here. No, stops the count at 2.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. Going for the 3 count. Almost ended it there.
What will it take to end this? Because clearly that was not it.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Launching.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Now he attempts the cover.
Can he keep him down?
Kicks out.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Capitalizes. Looks like he's coming back in. Ouch. DDT! Lights out.
Roman spear. Roman might have him.
Head on CM Punk. Oh my God.
How do you even do that? Kicking out at 1 after a move like that?
And Reigns absolutely can't believe it, but he cannot let that slow him down. Right. So much damage has already been.
Roman with his opponent down. Will know what he's aiming for here.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
This deep into a triple threat, you're lucky if you're still standing.
Charging himself up and going in for the kill with that. Oh, very effective takedown there.
Seth Rollins needs to rethink his strategy because what he's doing now isn't working.
Roman, spear! That spells doom for Rollins. Nice movement from Punk and the Uranagi commits. And now an Anaconda Vice locked in.
And look at how tight a grip this hold has.
The pain on his face tells you everything you need to know.
Here he comes, sliding back. He interrupts the hold. That was close. Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot.
Soaring out of the ring goes Punk.
Across the top rope, all the way to the floor. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
And he doesn't even need to swing that kendo stick that hard to inflict a ton of pain. This has been an all-out war between these men, no holding back.
And we wouldn't have it any other way. What a spectacle this has been. Trying for the double underarm hook.
Back dropping their way out of danger.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, what a right! And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Roman.
No coming back from Reigns after that. Stop the pin, preventing this match from ending. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Down with a GTS. That could end Rollins right now. It seems the entire WWE Universe is going to have to
Pin. Roman could put it away here. Roman Reigns, and now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained. Roman Reigns, and now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained. Roman Reigns, and now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry in Punk's absence. Forced to the out. Roman Reigns, and now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that... Roman Reigns, and now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two... Now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry in Punk's absence.
Flatliner into the middle turnbuckle.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry in Punk's absence. Indy counters.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Setting up for something here.
big slap. Oh, got the swinging neck breaker.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Quick
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry in Punk's absence. Bam! Suplex. An unyielding And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry in Punk's absence. Ooh, hard into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Roman Reigns just battering his opponent in the corner.
clothesline knocks his opponent down. just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Huge kick connects.
Setting him up for something big here.
Clothesline to the back of the neck. And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match. Punk.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Flying elbow drop.
Wards that off. What a response.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
Well, Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go. Made my final stand.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. A couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank!
has become Mr. World Champion.
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition. And that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's vintage move here. For some time now, JBL and CM Punk have been going at each other. JBL doesn't think Punk is worthy of holding.
Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes. Oh, what an axe handle. Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and
look out! Splash! Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion. This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the bleeding edge of in-ring competition. Punk is inventive. He's still growing his game. JBL might be too set in his ways.
CM Punk, the surprise champion, turns it into a pin attempt. Gets the shoulder up after one.
Not a single step closer to the end here.
To the arm. Terrible.
And JBL looking to show Punk that he's not on his level.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
Butterfly backbreaker.
The Punk there utilizing his quickness.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Shot with so much force.
Swinging neckbreaker connects.
And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion. A fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions.
Using the rope to their advantage.
Very effective. Having a weakened arm can limit you in so many ways, making it harder to execute an even simple attack.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. Turns that in his favor.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Just emptying everything they've got now. Bludgeoned with a stiff shot.
And JBL just got booted out of the ring. Take off through the air and connects. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
And that's the kind of bullying offense JBL is known for. No respect from the champion shown there.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and follows it up with a clothesline.
Piercing chop.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
We all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a bully. And he wants to bully CM Punk all over Indiana tonight.
Oh, the reversal by JBL.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals. Russian leg sweep.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
Champ's in trouble.
A defiant kick out after one.
Not even a 2 count, just found a way to power out of that pin attempt. Wants to finish this.
Blistering shoulder block.
Mercilessly attacking that ankle, stretching the tendons and ligaments.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
Kick right to the back. Clothesline from hell from JBL.
This may be the challenger's moment.
And a kick out. What on earth?
How on earth?
I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief. Unbelievable how this one is still going on.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Go to sleep. The champ firing their best shot to retain their title.
Oh, he kicked out.
Clearly proving they have the heart of a champion, and it's keeping them alive here.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Oh! Short on clothesline by Punk. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Perched up top.
Oh, huge miss right there.
Firm control.
Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face.
Brutal club.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Driving face first.
Oh, dear. This doesn't look good.
Alley-oop. Championship on the line. Breaks the close count.
That had to take all the energy he's got at this point.
And the knee.
CM Punk just keeps coming. His tenacity is too much for JBL.
But Punk got the cover, looking to hang on to the title.
And he fights it off.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Looking to go up high. From way up, diving double axe handle.
I think JBL is right where Punk wants him. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back nails the GTS.
Will the champ make that pay off?
Immediate cover after the impact.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this.
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk.
I remember remember in Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title.
Two former world champions meeting for the first time ever. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
You ask me, either of these men could bring a lot of prestige and honor to the title. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. And now some effortless power.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Perched up top. Whoa, look out. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
Tossed back into the ring.
Oh, the sheer force of that Irish whip.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
Rey turned into a project.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world...
So nimble, crucifix pin attempted!
He kicks out before two.
Possibly testing the waters with that pin attempt.
And we talk about the reason for the...
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE... Can you believe... duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Oh, a clothesline after the knee to the face. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Torturing their opponent.
And we talk about the reason...
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't. Calf kick on the money.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Attempted a power bomb here, but no, reverse. Hurricanrana pin. Legs are hooked.
Beautiful. Might sneak one. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And
here comes a big-time power bomb. No, great reversal, shoulders down.
Rotates out and gets the cover. Lifts up the shoulder.
No harm in seeing if you could finish him off quick there. Oh, that's a chop you don't...
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio trying to hang on.
Can the look...
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
Miscalculation on that one.
Bang! Mysterio showing...
swapping some big-time swings here.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
A razor-sharp chop there. Using the arm like a billy club.
And a double axe handle.
And maybe...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Impressive display of power.
You can tell that's locked in deep.
Every second for him is agonizing pain.
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Turn it around with a reversal. CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was. But the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf.
On the top rope now. Return fire on Ray. This is a situation you want to avoid. Down on the shoulder. Spin kick to the midsection. Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring. Is this it? Is this the end? Only a one count before the kick out.
An absolutely incredible kick out from him at this point. The springboard attack fails to land. Oh, man.
Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed. What a display of strength here. Ray taking it to Punk, still vying for the #1 contender spot. Oh, that'll weaken your arm. CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Well, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
But Punk doesn't drink, so I think he can avoid a hangover quite easily.
I see what you did there. He's being prepped for something.
One right hand, another, and another, fighting out of it.
Misses on the springboard.
Taken head over heels. A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other.
Sheesh, a painful-looking chop.
Punk now with a quick go behind hammerlock, followed up with a lariat.
Roundhouse kick connects. Ray just can't stop this attack.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Oh my goodness, what a double-handed shot.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around. Boom! DDT.
Connects off the springboard. He's got the target acquired. Just a matter of time.
He counters with a great reversal.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
Got a leg drop. Bulldog.
Oh, a merciless strike.
Piercing chop. Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H. Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
Boom! Here's the pin. Ray may have it. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
I'm impressed by this level of resilience deep into a match. What stamina. A cheeky slap. A razor-sharp chop there.
This could be Punk's chance to secure that Intercontinental title shot. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
And that can keep Ray down.
Oof! Kick finds it. Smash! Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
And that... failed to hit the mark. And a quick schoolboy.
Kicks out. He still has life.
Just barely keeping this match going. Keeping the fight inside them going.
I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointed from the top.
Knees up, got the knees up. Last second.
Clubbing blow. Oh! And he's taking this to the outside now. Punk sidesteps out of that.
He gets into the ring. Beautiful neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Being set up in the corner for something.
And the brunt of all that impact goes right to the head. To the midsection. Cuts the attack off.
Oh, man.
Trent, and he's into the pin. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. And he has one thing to get him through tonight, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out. As cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what will drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. Lifts the shoulder up.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast.
Ouch. CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both come into this match like men possessed. Punk's going to be looking to tear Orton apart, not just limb by limb, but also mentally. Orton's going to have to try to figure out a way to survive, but all he's seeing is red due to both the pain and the seething anger he's feeling right about now.
He connects with a counter. Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the build from the top.
Diving double axe handle. High rent district for CM Punk.
Lift off all the way to the outside.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Whip back into the ring. Got them off their feet here. Oh, right to the throat.
Surveying the scene.
For a knee drop.
Bang on the money.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Ooh. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Oh. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first? Rapidly teeing off on each other, adrenaline at peak levels.
That shot ends things.
And a schoolboy catching their opponent by surprise. Just looking to wrench that arm now. Good old-fashioned, tied up in knots, but punches coming back the other way.
They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting.
Oh, the DDT delivered. Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And a backbreaker.
Randy with a counter.
slam by Orton.
Straight into the pin. No, he kicks out.
Showing that resilience, not an easy competitor to keep down at all.
Middle rope forearm on point. Randy Orton. RKO.
The cover for the win. Orton wins. Randy Orton has finally bested CM Punk.
The winner of this match, Randy Orton!
As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say... As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton. And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught?
Airball!
Off the mark with that one. CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. This
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
And you can see that Orton is already starting to slip.
Taking flight. Big height, bigger impact. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
What's this? He's got
Lift off.
Oh, he misses the mark. Punk dodges out in time.
Can Orton withstand this attack?
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy, like a cat with a mouse.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Take off! Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real...
On the top, misses big time.
Thumped with a big blow.
And Orton gets countered there.
Spinning roundhouse kick.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point.
Here we go.
Oh, and nobody's there.
He's got something coming.
Belly to belly.
And right away into the pin. He got the shoulder up in time. Not quite enough to put him away.
Ooh, stiff punch.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Soaring. CM Punk picking apart the Viper, clearly on his path to victory.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. GTS connects. Is it enough for Punk?
Makes a cover. My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
Punk wanted this fight. He believes he's ready for it and that he can defeat The Undertaker on the grandest stage of them all.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
It's the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania.
And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either countout or disqualification, the streak will be over. This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless, and Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak.
One advantage CM Punk does have here is being lighter on his feet and more spry.
Face first. Set up on the Koji clutch locked in.
The dead man could be forced to submit. Michael Cole, can you believe it?
Will it get counter? Yes. Not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, the Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend of many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE family.
Mongolian chop. Oh, what a club. Flowing blow.
Quick thinking right there.
Snap you in half.
Targets in the kidneys with that punch. Oof! Retaliating with a strong elbow.
Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk believes he did not get the respect he did.
Look out!
Crossbody from the top.
The devious and dangerous Punk with full attention on the
Incoming!
Oh, huge impact.
Providing high reward again and again.
Undertaker gets tossed out of the ring.
Referee clearing the area, perhaps trying to...
Up high.
Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal. Punishing boot. Punk getting a first-hand feel of what The Undertaker's capable of.
Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Taker put that speed and power to lethal use. Made his opponent look worse for wear there.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. The dead man taking a moment.
Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
From the top. Good Lord. Taking flight.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Taking flight. You gotta be kidding me. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move. Put into place. Oh, that hurt.
And he gets set back into the ring.
advancing with a flat schoolboy here.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
The wear and tear of this match only affected him slightly, it seems.
Wait, right.
Ugh, just punishing the arm.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Boom.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside. Forearms for the second rope. Driving down.
This is what Punk had to expect. An Undertaker that takes it to a different level at WrestleMania.
And a drop kick. Picture perfect. Looking to get airborne here. Perched up top. Whoa, look out.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Head on CM Punk. And a kick out at only 1. Wow.
The time has arrived to rest in peace.
Tombstone by The Undertaker.
Will that clinch things for The Undertaker?
2. And he's still in the game.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
Seeing a little bit of shock on The Undertaker's face. He's ended so many matches this week, but not this one. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Sent out of the ring the hard way. CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Up high, all the way to the outside. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. This one is on track to be an all-time WrestleMania classic. Punk and Taker keep one-upping each other.
That's exactly what you get when there's pride and honor on the line on the grandest stage of them all. From the sky!
Picture perfect leg drop from the top.
Punk avoids the attack.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Taker, 300-pound
Running DDT.
and he finds a way to elude that attack.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
A string of counters. Big knee lift. And a clothesline. He's placed into a precarious position.
Softened up opponent has no clue where they're at. This might wake you up in a bad, bad way.
Superplex.
Sent flying hard into the corner.
Oh, an arm breaker.
A big blow to Punk there, and the best to ever do it at WrestleMania, looking to remain perfect.
Ooh, one step ahead there. Just using their foot as a weapon. Boot right to the throat. This could be it. He can win it all here. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Oh, long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Strong counter from Punk. Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
The entire ring.
Undertaker eyeing Punk, getting ready to strike. The dead man has them hoisted up into position. Tombstone from The Undertaker.
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at one.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
An unfamiliar look of shock from The Undertaker. He thought that was it.
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda Vice.
After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up?
This hold has him going through hell. Does he have anything?
And the rope provided a bit of safety here.
Punk has Taker in his sights. What's coming? CM Punk hoists his opponent.
Sleep GTS for Punk.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
2. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is over.
This match, CM Punk.
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
Said tonight is not about the WWE champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me. He called himself the single most important superstar of this era, in all eras past. In fact, he compared himself to...
He called himself God. Let's face it.
That's what he did. Earlier tonight, CM Punk compared himself to God. Only 5 other men in history, the nearly 50-year history of the WWE Championship, have held the title longer than this man. CM Punk was in the neighborhood of 440 days as WWE Champion.
And Punk thinks he should still be wearing the gold.
Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
This arena is jam-packed tonight. You can see Cena surveying the landscape. As is so often the case, when Punk and Cena face off, this one is for all the marbles. Cena looks ready to defend the biggest opportunity of his career.
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night?
Double underhook backbreaker.
John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. He failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk, failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam, and he lost many other main event, premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain in WWE. He already won the Royal Rumble, and he has yet to taste defeat in singles competition this year. Ahead of him, he has the chance to overcome 2 of the big...
Triangle armbar, triangles in, triangles in. Submission locked in. Are we going to see him tap?
This is a grueling hold to be in. Look at the control. A dangerous spot for Cena to be in, but it looks like he's able to escape the hold.
Oh, he timed that counter well. This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him.
By the end of this match, John Cena is either going to look absolutely unstoppable, or he's
face first. Setting up. The Koji clutch is locked in. Cena with nowhere to go. Is Cena going to tap out? Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
Check out this power. Deadlift gut wrench applied. Into the...
Here he goes for the win. Kick out right away by Punk. Still going.
He's really not making this easy.
Going for the cover here. search of a second win now.
Punk dodges out in time.
Nice running crossbody.
Oh, my!
The unthinkable slowly coming into view. If Cena can't find his footing here, he may lose his shot at WrestleMania.
With the counter. And he heads back into the ring.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
This is not how Punk envisioned things starting, already on the back foot, and he needs to right the ship to WrestleMania.
Springboard misses the target.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Hurricane Rana! You gotta be kidding me. How does someone that big move like that? John Cena, sunset flip powerbomb.
Picture-perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
Code red.
Cena's bringing out his full arsenal.
Cena is looking absolutely on point right now, and he's not giving Punk an inch.
Chop block turns the tide on their offense.
Face first. Setting up. The Koji clutch locked in. Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Yeah, something's got to give here, but the way this is going...
And yes, he's able to get out of this dire situation. Bang! He finds a counter. Whichever man comes out on top, you can be assured they will be a formidable champion. Both have
Got him right where he wants him.
fending off a 2 count there.
battling out. He's not letting himself get put away just yet. Five-knuckle shuffle. Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
Finds the room to land a back elbow. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around.
Flying.
Compressing them with a splash.
Guys, are we going to see it? Is CM Punk going to take Cena's spot at WrestleMania?
CM perched up top. Knee drop.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go! Two! Sleep!
John Cena won't come back from that.
Nicely done. Managing to save themselves there. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Cena with a springboard stunner. Are you kidding me?
Hoisted up and driven down. Emerald Flosion. Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late. Cena reaching deep into his bag of tricks with that springboard stunner.
And retaliates with a counter.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. And he's going to the top.
Up high!
Through the air. And connects.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive. And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
And Punk has been on the edge here before against Cena, but you never want to have John Cena this close to the finish line.
Uh-oh.
Punk dodges out in time. Whoa! Mongolian chop. Oh!
High red district for CM Punk. Perched up top.
Good Lord, taking flight.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. High stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a pile driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship.
Cover again by Punk, and another kick out by John Cena. And again, Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high red district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Boom.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
What impressive determination from both.
This has turned into an all-out Donnybrook now. Putting an exclamation point on the... Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen.
GTS. Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Wow, just barely making it out.
This is what John Cena does. Just when you think he's down and out, Cena always finds a way to defy the odds and stay fully in this thing.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. And a spinning sit-out powerbomb. A flat-out power into the scoop slam.
From the top rope! Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. Cena with nowhere to go. Is Cena going to tap out?
And he's tapping. He had to tap. He had no choice.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
All right, looks like we've got someone after my own heart. A true nonconformist, someone who wants to do things their way. I need you to know that I respect the hell out of you for that. And that respect is why this is not going to be easy for you. We still put something together to make sure that you earn everything this showcase has to offer. I know that not everyone wants to live that traditional showcase life. Not everybody's got time for expertly crafted objectives and unlocking all the incredible rewards. But that doesn't mean you should be excluded from all the fun. So this year, I wanted to grant the fair members of the WWE Universe a secondary path to greatness. Think of it as the voice of the voiceless giving a choice to the choiceless. On this path, you will find a single gauntlet match where you will take on 20 opponents, one after the other. Whether my biggest historical rivals, legends that I've always wanted to test myself against, or those who comprise the biggest what-if of my entire career. They're here in this showcase gauntlet. If you can emerge as the sole survivor, then you'll get all the spoils that the showcase has to offer. You'll be credited with full completion of every match on the timeline, granting you every reward that's to be unlocked. No objectives, you know what you're doing, and we'll trust your judgment in finding the victory. No cutscenes, no time to breathe, just one angry opponent after the other. No fluff, no mercy, no slingshot tech to help change the rules. You want to prove to truly be the best in the world? Well then, you better get to work. You want to conquer the world? This is your opportunity. Best of luck. It's clobbering time.
The following contest is a gauntlet turmoil match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
CM Punk entering this gauntlet to once and for all cement himself as the best in the world. Coming out with a win after this many opponents, no one can argue he's not.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk has been tested in some of the biggest matches on the grandest stages before, but winning here could be his most iconic moment yet.
And I'm sure right now he's feeling great, but about halfway through this gauntlet, he might start to think that he's bitten off a little bit more than he can chew. None of these opponents are going to make it easy on Punk. Each one will be a higher hurdle than the last.
The bumps and bruises will compound and only get worse the longer Punk battles tonight. And here's this gauntlet's first opponent. Dead set on playing spoiler tonight.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
With so much talk about being the best in the world, a lot of the locker rooms watching this match tonight, waiting to see if someone's going to put their money where their mouth is, or be shut up for good.
And just by this first opponent's demeanor, you can tell they don't want to waste any time. They want a quick and embarrassing victory.
CM Punk has always been a man of pride, a man with something to prove, but this is a huge risk he's taking entering this gauntlet.
But when he wins here, there will be nothing left to prove to anyone. He will absolutely be known the world over as the best in the world.
If he wins here, and if he doesn't, Punk's moniker might as well be Icarus. Each win is big for him here, but one loss brings this whole thing to a screeching halt. Oh, Mongolian chop! Ducks out of harm's way.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
He breaks out with a well-aimed knee strike.
Clothesline!
Good Lord!
So effective. Ow! Tossed by the neck. Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk. Watch out! Cross body from the top. He's got him covered. Kicks out of the pinfall attempt.
Cracks in the armor are appearing now. The match taking some toll.
And Cena with the wherewithal to counter. What's he doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch. CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
I can't. Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold.
Impressive.
Cena ducks underneath. Couple of shoulder tackles now. Cena, the powerhouse, gonna finish things up with a slam. He's got him down for the pin here. And he breaks the count quickly.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Oh, what a back fist.
And Punk gets countered there. Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me? Nasty.
quite the impact on the apron. You might be in shock now, but you'll be feeling lasting pain for a few weeks to come.
On a stomp. Measured up and first drop. Taking a little tour of ringside, and I guess we're one of the pit stops. John Cena, top rope.
From above.
Sky high. All the way down to the floor.
I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has gotta hurt.
Oh, I think I felt that one.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Reversal into the backbreaker. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk. That's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Cena's toughness gets put to the test again as that hit lands.
Suplex lands. Quick counter there.
The five-knuckle shuffle! John Cena.
Attitude adjustment. John Cena might have put an end to this.
CM Punk has always been a man of pride, a man with something to prove, but this is a huge risk he's taking entering this gauntlet.
But when he wins here, there will be absolutely be known the world over as the best in the world.
If he wins here, and if Cena may be looking for the submission, and there he goes.
CM Punk on the verge of some...
And he very quickly counters.
Ooh.
Oh, what a kick! Going up to the turnbuckle here.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. And he goes for the pin. Powers through after two.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Strong kick.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Cover. Gets the shoulder up at one.
Still showing some signs of life here. Goodness, vicious back fist on target. Oh my God.
And CM Punk is leaving no...
Oh boy, here we go. We've seen it once, we've seen it 1,000 times. It always works. Look out. Driven down hard. Things are well...
He thinks he has it. He forces a break before the count of two.
Not getting to two at this point has got to say something.
Oh, with authority. John Cena with a rough blow there. And now propped up in the corner. Turns that back on Cena.
Mongolian chop.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
No, piercing the sternum.
Cena able to ward that off.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop. Shoulders down. He narrowly avoids the count.
The end was in sight.
This is a man possessed.
Watch out.
Oh, that hurt. What a counter.
Crash landing. Kick to the midsection. Sunset flip.
Sunset flip powerbomb.
These
these attacks are chipping away at him.
Yeah, John Cena just ramped up his intensity.
You can't see him.
Knuckle shuffle.
Cena waiting for Punk, waiting to pounce.
Cena now with the power and technique.
Attitude adjustment.
That could be Punk's demise. We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
And Cena has to remain undaunted now. He can't let up. Sunset flip powerbomb. Hit on CM Punk. Still only got one.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Cena's starting to look a little worse for wear after that bit of offense.
Got him in the corner now.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Let's see. Body slam slipped out.
Reversed into an inverted DDT.
Cena's looking absolutely powerless.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. It's all Punk's for the taking.
Cover. 2 count. He kicked out at 2.
Going up against John Cena has to be intimidating enough. And then he's able to kick out like that. Unbelievable.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Ooh, great anticipation. He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it.
And away he goes. John Cena's out. Hit the showers.
Michaels has thrown his hat down in this gauntlet.
Every superstar in this gauntlet match is highly capable in their own right, but there can only be one to stand tall at the end of the night.
And to be that one after starting at position number 1, that's a lofty goal. It's definitely possible, but just know that this is going to be a long night.
And what a maneuver we just saw there.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, what a right!
Michaels telling his opponent to bring it.
Oh, strong impact, bang! Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Incoming!
Diving hammer strike. And another climb. He's making a statement here.
Hard punch to the stomach there. Foregoing any finesse now, instead choosing to trade these heavy shots.
Neither competitor is backing down.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two. Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point.
Kick to the gut. And a big right hand.
Now the pin. Can Michaels keep the shoulders down? He gets the kick out after the 1.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this?
Nice scoop slam.
Ooh! Middle rope. A missile drop kick from the middle rope. CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Punk trying to withstand this from the top.
Totally missed that one. Oh, kick connects.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Showing some extra scouting. No.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Down with a GTS.
Is there any air left in Michaels?
There's 2.
Oh, HBK not ready to hit the showers just yet. Staying in it by the skin of his teeth.
CM Punk thought
from the heavens.
Triangle armbar, submission hold in. That's hooked in deep. Is he going to tap here?
I don't...
Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there.
Power slam over, sliding out an inverted DDT.
Fist directly to the gut.
Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
Pile driver on its way. Spiked. Sit out. Pile driver.
Is that all Michaels needs?
Shoulders are down. What? Only two?
There is that...